Hello, everybody. Hope everybody's well. There's something I want to share with you today. I was sitting in an ER room today. Not going to go into details, but I was observing as the nurses and stuff would bring these patients into these little holding rooms till the doctors could come see them. I was just kind of watching their process. They just got the cheesy curtain dividers, so you can hear everybody. And just listening to the people they're bringing in. Most of them sick, flu-like symptoms. I hear these people telling the doctors what's wrong, and it just come across wrong to me how we go about treating our sick people. It's almost, what's the word I'm looking for? Robotic, routine. There's no human compassion there. It's almost like they're reading off a script. And I get it. That they're probably doing the best they can to diagnose what's wrong. But there's got to be a better way. I believe we have the technology to cure most of this stuff. And I got to be careful what I say on this channel. I don't want to be dinged, but I just thought it was fascinating the way our medical system, our medical field, to me, I think we're still stuck in a hole. And there's so much technology out there that we could do so much better. That's my rant for the day. Anyway, I'm stoked. I got my very first share for the channel. And I'd like to read this man's story to you guys. and tell me what you think. Tell me what you think in the comments. Um, Here we go. Let's do this. Hi, Brett. I would like to remain anonymous. I was hunting deer on the west side of the Uinta Mountains in Utah in 2005. I've been studying the area where a trophy mule deer might make his home. I'd found an area that looked promising. It was tough to get to. It was only accessible by foot. Me and my nephew made a plan to backpack into it on the open air deer season. We started our hike early before the sun came up. We had gone about a mile when the sun started to come up. We were at the base of a large mountain full of pine trees. As we started up it, I noticed there was very few deadfalls. The ground was green grass. It looked like a golf course with thousands of pine trees. I have hunted my whole life and never seen this in any other place in Utah. Pine mountains are loaded with deadfalls and make it hard to maneuver when walking through. This mountain had beautiful trails. It was like someone dragged all the deadfalls away from this area. As we got to the top of the mountain, there was a saddle about 300 by 300 feet. It was very quiet. I couldn't hear any squirrels or birds or nothing. It made the hair stand up on my neck. Then I heard a sound go over my head. I immediately knew what it was. It was a spinning bullet. I told my nephew to get down behind a large pine tree. We heard another one go over us. We could not hear the shot. So I believe it was someone more than 1,000 yards away taking a skyline shot. While we sat there, I could see a bunch of white things about 150 feet above us in the saddle. After we were sure the shooting was over, we walked up towards them. My hair still standing up on my neck. It felt like we were being watched. As we got closer, I could see there was a pile of bones. These were deer, elk, and moose bones. Now I was really creeped out. There must have been 15 to 20 animals torn apart, bones and all. There were bones all over. I noticed only some bones had hair on it. It looked like the ones with hair on them all came from the same animal. It was a young bull moose. I believe the moose had been killed about 1 to 2 weeks prior. The rest did not have any hair, not even on their leg bones, down to the hoofs. I thought that was very strange. I know of no predator that takes the hide. Also, I know of no predator that piles up all the animals they kill. I told my nephew we need to get out of here. We left. About 1 week later, I was thinking about that day. I believe we were in the kitchen of Bigfoot. I never went back to that spot. I was Googling the name of the peak that is about 5 miles from this spot. There was a story about a man who casted a three-toed Bigfoot. I don't think I will ever step 1 foot up there again. Thanks. Well, there you go. Hey, thanks for the share, man. I know for me, I've come across same situations as that. Um, when hunting, I come into areas, everything's quiet. It doesn't seem right. The atmosphere doesn't seem right. I was archery hunting one year up Fairview Canyon. Come across a kill, something had killed a deer, and this deer was just spread out, probably a 15 by 15 foot circle of blood. Just something tore into this, and I had my boy with me, but it just didn't look right. I'm not saying it was Bigfoot or even a dog man, but it just didn't look right. Um, the atmosphere changed for us. Um, we hightailed it out of that area in case whatever did it wanted to come back. So I can relate to this story. How many hunters out there have come across that? You come into an area, everything's quiet, everything changes, you feel uneasy, your hair stands up on your neck, you don't know why. You start to see bones everywhere. Crazy stuff. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for their time. Let's keep these shares coming, keep the emails coming. Please email me at this channel. I hope you get your story shared and help me get the truth out there. Thanks again, and have a good night.